Hello, everyone. I just want to take a deep breath for myself. As I approach this video to share about my beautiful comadre, woman companion in Spanish, Calico. It's just been over a week where we were on quite a journey for the last couple of weeks while she completely surrendered willingly and quite quickly to her next step. So I come to you with a heartfelt prayer that I can convey from my heart, from Calico's heart. She was a very devoted and beautiful reflection for so many of a deep, deep mystical desire for divine union. She did what it took, and it took a lot. It took a lot of vigilance, a lot of looking, a lot of letting go, a lot of pure application and trust in the Holy Spirit as taught in the Course of Miracles. To let go of a past that the Course says does not exist unless it was love. So like her and like many of us, this is a lifelong mind training endeavor. Till the mind gets more and more consistent, more and more attracted to peace and love instead of grievances and error. And I watched my dear friend over the years do just this. So back in, I think it was last summer, 2024, we rented an Airbnb on the lake here in Mexico and spent several days, and I was in support of her recording some of her deepest experiences of her life. And she wasn't sure whether she was going to release them before she passed or after. And at that time, she was just following her intuition to get it done. And we had wonderful days there. And I could hear her in the next room. I was calling myself the producer. And it felt so beautiful to be in support because I knew that what she had to share could touch many, many people, as she did while she was here. But this is kind of the awakening journey for Calico. She recorded 12 videos. And they're just pure Calico. Unedited, raw, big and beautiful. So we spoke just before she passed, and she wanted them to be released under the playlist of Musings of a Dead Mystic. That's so Calico. She truly was and is a rocket for God. She had one aim and she hit it. She had one goal and she completely enveloped her whole mind and soul into this. She passed beautifully. She passed simply. She passed with her eyes wide open, knowing, absolutely knowing that she was complete, that she was living in a forgiven mind, that she was fully embracing what was given to her for her awakening, which was the Course in Miracles. So in these videos, she shares her life. A lot of her life, a lot of the places where she was beginning to feel the call to, there must be a better way. And we all hear that call. And she is a complete reminder that all is well. That the grievances and the pain and the fear and the struggle of life, that underneath it is a gift. If we'll just go deeper. If we'll just go deeper into listening and following a power that loves us as we enter into the heart of God and say, you take over. And Calico shared many, many hours and hours and hours with so many, teaching what she would learn, receiving the gift under the pain. And I'm so honored that I was able to serve her. So, this is a gesture of her love, because she was an extender. From her little room at Namaste, she would extend on Zoom calls and share the truth. And I have to just share one little thing at the end. Rita and I went to see her the day before she passed. And her doors were open, but she was in with somebody, so we sat outside her room. And we could hear her sharing about unconditional love to this young man who worked at the facility. And I couldn't hear every word, but I could feel it. I thought, here she is, sharing the light and the love and the truth of God right up to her last breath. And she gave this young man, beautiful young man, her Course in Miracles. So he walked out and he had his Course in Miracles and he was beaming. I could hear her saying to the notaria who was signing legal papers the day before, and her expressing to them that she had found God, that she was complete. These were her final demonstration of the beauty that she is and was. So I released these videos on her YouTube channel. And I know that they will touch many, many hearts. I can still hear her saying, all is well. Mind training is the key. So with that, I say thank you. Thank you, my dear friend Calico. You know, I didn't even know till I started looking through a lot of papers after she passed that her middle name was Suzanne. We had a mighty companionship. as I'm sure many of you had with her. And I feel deeply honored and blessed by her reflection, her great rayness in my life. So lots of love to all of you from me, from the heart of Calico. Namaste.